of drink.
You're out of drink.
Same here.
Oh,
Same
it's
here.
a sad day for you, buddy.
What are you drinking?
It was Monster. I'm assuming Max snuck a
Coward.
couple slugs while I had my back turned.
Not at all. All I've had today is water.
Monster is
Same.
actually
You're a liar.
lame.
What?
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 Red Bull
I'm
gives
sorry.
you wings.
Were
What?
were you with me today?
No.
What are you guys doing?
Yeah.
What?
No.
Crying myself to sleep. How about you?
You get?
Well,
I've been
wait till
recording
after
for the
the
last 30
podcast.
seconds, by the way.
God damn it, boy! You gotta let us know when you do these things.
did.
There's gotta be like a red button that like flashes or something. Maybe in your background or something. At least then it's
Dude,
like a visual cue.
All right, and we are back with another episode of Panther Airsoft Folding Table Talk. We're doing this virtually. My ankle's hurt. I'm sorry. I couldn't do it at the
It's
field.
okay, boy.
Life kicks in. And we also have Adam today. What's up, Adam?
Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Welcome back, Adam.
Welcome
Yeah,
back.
welcome back.
Welcome back, Seth Bling here.
How has life been for you?
Pretty cool. Pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Work's been okay. Nothing too dramatic at the field.
Yeah, my other job too has not had anything dramatic.
That's good.
I love all the people who think I only work at Panther.
Well, I mean, it's just where we see you predominantly. So
I know.
I mean, people want to know. I mean,
Wait.
True.
We have day jobs.
I feel like sometimes people forget about that. but-
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
people
think
definitely
they
forget
think I
about
just
that.
live at the field too with you guys.
I
so-
know. They're like, oh, you just exist around Panthers. Like, yeah.
Well, I love the
Yeah,
people that
yeah.
are all like, "You're at the field during the week."
Yeah. It's like, like how toddlers, when they're like a certain month old, they like understand the fact that like when the keys are not in front of their face, like they still exist.
I don't know if I
It's
would
like
equate it to
interceptors are-
toddlers with
No,
keys, but
it's
I
like, no,
see
you know
where
what I
you're
mean?
going.
Yeah, exactly. Like if you hide the keys from if you hide the keys from the toddler, they think they don't exist, but after a certain age, they like understand that they still exist.
They're in the pocket.
Wait, is that
Yeah.
how Elliot treats you? He just hides the
Yeah,
keys from you guys?
Exactly.
Yeah,
So,
it's
so
like
that's
Prison
what he
Break.
does. I feel like a lot of airsofters still don't know that.
Mm.
All right. Well, welcome back, Adam. We had you fill in for Elliot today because he wasn't able to come in. We have Mac up there,
Hi.
and we got Tack down there. I got you guys both right this time. Wow.
It's okay. You're getting there, boy.
Yeah.
Dude, if you think that's bad, I started calling them Mac and Tack in reverse as a joke, and then now I actually mess up.
It'll get you. It'll get you.
Yep.
It's not like we look different at all or anything.
All right. So back with another episode here. October, Thanksgiving coming up this weekend. So hopefully you guys will come on and join us for Thanksgiving weekend. That'll be epic. Any updates from our last podcast, guys? We were talking about, what is it? HPA? Ugh. Ew.
Precision airsoft.
So we had one comment from the last video. What was it? Someone was talking about Tipman. We didn't
I saw
mention
the long
Tipman.
one. Yes.
Oh, how could I have forgotten?
How
don't know
could
how
you have
to do that.
forgotten? I didn't even know.
Oh,
I mean, I knew about them. I played with them, but
I don't know. What's your
Um,
opinion on it? Just in
don't
quick
know.
format here.
Wasn't well. It's like it didn't hit me. I've used their platform, right? And I've tried the kitted out version of it versus the stock version of it, and it like I don't know. It's weird to say because I've tried all of them out, like all the recoil systems out. So like it's like a HPA, but it's a recoil kit HPA, but it sounds so weird to me that
yeah,
just
it's like snap, snap, snap.
Ah.
more like it's like a guitar.
Well, I
see.
mean, yeah, like, yeah. Well, so for like, yeah, my only thing is like I don't own one. I have TAC and I. Oh my god. We've got 3 Polar Stars jacks and a Redline engine. So
And a
like-
Daytona kit.
and a Daytona kit.
So you're
yeah,
just
so-
missing a Tipman then.
Yeah.
Okay,
Well,
good.
it's not.
Well,
I feel like Tipman just reminds me too much of paintball, so I
There
just
you
like,
go.
I've always
Well,
stayed,
fact-
I've always stayed
that's
away.
fact.
So sorry. I think it was like Simon that commented. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I know you got paintball history, bro.
well, exactly. It's more for the paintball guys and
Definitely
and
geared towards them.
Well, exactly, and it's actually the easier platform for a paintballer to kind of transition
Transfer.
from
Yeah,
because
exactly.
it's got its own inline regulator and stuff like that. So it allows you to reuse a lot of your, paintball stuff because Tipman is predominantly a paintball company that's starting to step into airsoft and whatnot. So,
I was
Yeah,
gonna say, are
but
they doing that because paintball's on the decline?
I don't know if it's more on the decline. Like I know that they're focusing more on like the mag-fed stuff. So it seems like everyone's trying to get away from the whole
Speed,
yeah.
speedball
like
style.
well, like looking like a
But that's
toy
crazy though,
and
because
more
speedball is still
into well,
huge.
Yeah.
it's huge
Yeah.
and just like
Yeah.
that SSG1 that's sort of made for by G&G.
The
Those
airsoft paintball gun, yeah.
well, exactly. When you look at that compared to a paintball gun and stuff like that, you can see that it sacrifices a lot of stuff to be exactly what it is. It's just like a hose with ammo attached to it, pretty much, right? So that's what I kind of consider it on both sides. Just like with a high rate of fire, high, huge hopper paintball, it's similar to that SSG one by G&G, where it's like it's designed to be lightweight, compact, up in there, really lame
The
trigger that's in
triple,
there.
the triple.
I'm just imagining in my mind, like, because I know it comes with a regular G&G ETU. Someone's gonna put like a what that P run or whatever MOSFET inside it. That's gonna have a binary trigger option on it, and you're just gonna be like, ah.
Anyways, is that your
I mean,
thing for
okay,
Titman at that
yeah.
point?
So him deep diving into that, but I mean, all I know is the general consensus that I definitely feel like we went over and everything like that was just like the ease of yeah, the ease of abuse was the wording that I used last time and stuff like that with HPA. Just the different,
Yeah.
exactly, Adam. So if you didn't hear that,
Yeah,
right, that
Adam's the
was
ref here, so he would know.
yeah. Well, it's just
Yeah.
the ease of abuse, being able to crank that dial up, crank that dial down.
Actually, since Adam's here, what's your comments on HPA? Like
your
him, hate
personal
him? What's
yeah,
your thing?
exactly.
Well, like I think it's like more so less like how do I put it? Like the HPA players I see,
Mm.
like, it, I mean, actually no, I shouldn't even say that. Not the HPA players say. Personally, for me, I just don't like HPA because I guess
The
one,
system. Yeah,
I'm
you
in
don't
the
like it.
whole Milsim side, and like
Mhm.
So a line kills you.
I feel yeah,
There you go.
exactly. Another thing too is I feel like for me, the way I see it is I've seen so many people who aren't necessarily good at airsoft buy super expensive HPA guns so they can just sit in their spawn and shoot people from 300 feet away.
Okay.
And it's like, oh, this is fun. It's like, no, it's not. You know
So
what I mean?
you're
That's why.
you're in the same boat as me then.
No,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
a fair assessment, I
Yeah.
believe, to
Yeah.
make. Because
Like
that's kind of
that's
what ruined Dunes.
Well,
Sort of.
again,
yeah,
exactly.
dudes.
That is a perfect
uh,
example.
Rip
Dunes used to
Dunes,
be
Rip
so
Dunes.
fun.
It is. It
Original
was. It
Dunes.
still was. It
It's
still was. Right?
exactly. Well, just in my mind, the
that
end career of Dunes,
was
all I
terrible.
remember seeing was SSG 10s and
Yep.
No,
HPA guys.
24 is that. 24 is the 10.
Oh,
SSG's
Yeah.
24, yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
24.
SSG 24s
I remember
and
seeing like
HPAs.
6 or
Oh,
7
no
just
one leaving
lined up
spawn.
at the back, and
Yep.
No one. Yeah, yeah. No one leaving
all
spawn.
they
Maybe
all
you
they
would
would
have
do is put their
Shifty,
hand up.
who's like somehow Philippine Airlines flying through the middle of dunes and pulling on that, flag somehow. You don't know how he did it,
What
but
was that
he
rule for the
managed to do it.
15-minute thing or 5-minute thing?
5-minute lock.
Well, we had
Yeah.
to handicap him. It was just not fair. Somehow he'd make it to the center of the map while
But he
everyone's
would
still
run.
in
He
spawn.
would run.
Well, it wasn't that hard. Like,
It wasn't.
there's a certain route you could take that not many people, I guess, realize. But there's a certain specific route you could take, and you'd always get there. Because I remember me and
Okay.
Andrew, like Coyote, would always do it too. Like,
Gotcha.
before the what's it called, before we cut down all the prickle bushes over there, you could make it there so easy.
Right. I
All
remember
right,
that.
that's
Yeah.
enough of.
Yeah, that's enough of Dunes.
nostalgia
Press
for
F for
Dunes.
Dunes, guys.
I mean,
Rest in peace.
I
Rest
miss
in-
that map so much.
Yeah.
Well,
All right. So that's it for our last updates from the podcast there. If we missed out anything, we always come back to the comment section. So if we miss out anything on this one, put it in the comment section as well. Anything happening at the field, guys? Anything new? Anything old?
Airsoft. Airsoft.
I guess number one
Airsoft.
reminder is iPro stays on your face.
Yeah.
Oh
Some
my
people have
god.
been taking it
Mhm.
off.
Yes.
Go-
Oh,
Yeah.
Number one rule, like if it's goggles, stays onto your skin here on face.
And
Like if you have a
to
mask,
to the
you
to the
don't put it in
veterans,
front.
To the veterans out there who see this happening at the
Like-
field, please remind all, renters or people that are new, keep their goggles on. You see it, echo it out.
Well,
Make sure to get heard.
and be stern about it, but be kind, because I know some people are like meaning, like have a good meaning behind their intent, but screaming, "Put your fucking iPro on!" like at like some poor kid or something, like. Like if it's repeatedly or something like that, again, like, these are issues that you
different
need to bring
story.
up to staff. Like this is bring up to staff. You don't go and take that upon yourself. But if it's like once or the odd second time you see someone do a finger wipe or lift their goggles up because they're fogging or something, take it upon yourself to say something. Like either mention that to one of us as the staff
Yeah.
that are out there or something like that, and we'll go and make sure that we explain to them the importance of wearing your iPro in the game area, because update to what happened last weekend was Sunday. We had a very, very close call with iPro, and
Oh, really?
other than
Yeah.
oh yeah,
I wasn't here
dude,
this Sunday.
I'm talking 1 centimeter away.
It's just like Rain Man, pretty much. Except
Yeah,
Rain Man
well,
did it to himself without iPro.
Oh my god.
yeah, that was bad.
Well, he got
But
called out
yeah,
now.
so I mean, we don't need to go any deeper into like what happened or who it happened to, because I'm sure, like, again, like anyone who gets caught in that situation feels stupid and stuff. And like
Mhm.
in hindsight, obviously everyone can be all like, "Well, you should have been wearing your iPro," and it's like that's a given, right? But like again, thankfully, nothing serious came from it, because it was like it was just one in those 1 in a million shots, because seriously, it could have gone south so easily, and I'm talking 1 centimeter.
Oof.
Like,
That's also a good
it
reminder.
was
Your waivers are a good
Mhm.
indication that it says iPros,
Mhm.
have to be
Yeah,
worn at all times. And you
If
signed
you're
up.
one of those
well, I
people
mean, you
that are
got to
bored,
remember,
read
people
it.
don't read those things, okay?
I was just gonna
That's also
say, if you're
required
bored,
Just
you
every
can read
week.
it.
Every
They
day you
just
come there,
they
it's
just
required.
And
they
Yep.
it's
just
like
hit
the first
accept
thing that's
and
said in the first thing
agree
that's
to
said in every
terms and
safety speech.
conditions.
Yep.
I know, right?
So
I
there you
mean,
go,
I'm
guys.
sure
Reminder:
everyone's read over the
goggles stay
waiver.
on at all times. Even
Number one most important day. Goggles stay in your face every time you're on the field. If you take them off, you can be sent home for the day.
there you
You
go.
can and will be sent home for the day.
That's
Yeah.
from one of our refs,
Actually,
guys.
There we go.
I won't
Um,
lie, I'm not so nice. I freak out at kids, honestly, because half the
I do
time when
too sometimes.
yeah, like it happened to me two
I
weeks
know.
ago. A kid, it was in city, they were playing. I came right out just to check out what was going on with the game, and what do I see right in front of me? This kid literally standing there while they're intensely shooting right up at the sniper house, and he's like, "I pro off," looking around like this, and I'm like running over to him, going like, "What are you doing?" Oh man, it was so bad.
Exactly.
Like,
I know the meme you're thinking about there. Yeah, we
oh
gotta stop
man,
this.
yeah. I didn't want to be. I try not to scare the kid and everything like that, but I made it very, very clear that what he did was wrong,
Yeah.
and I needed to talk to him outside and explain to him why I freaked out at him like that.
yep.
Because and it problem is fogging, and it is what it is. It's something that we all got to deal with, obviously. We play airsoft a lot, so we know what it is, and we figure out ways to mitigate it. But new people, wipey.
Yeah. And even some of the regulars too really push their limits, and I've warned them, like, hey
Yeah.
guys, like, I know you guys think you're immortal, like you're
Mhm.
17 or something like that because you're playing airsoft, but like
But yeah,
all
so
it
iPro,
takes
yeah,
is one shot. Yeah, exactly. Eye
yeah,
protection.
exactly. Keep it on yourself.
Yep.
I guess other than that, the next thing is that it is getting darker and colder
And
day
colder.
day by day, hour by hour. So
Year
I
by
don't know about you
year.
guys. Yeah.
You're the heck out.
But I knew something like that was coming. But yeah, no. So dress appropriately, bring changes of clothes. Be prepared for the drop in temperature, because yeah, you could still be warm while you're playing, and it's 5 o'clock, 4:30, sun's starting to go down. You stop playing.
You're in.
You're
You're
soaked in
you're under
sweat.
You're under canopy too, so it does get darker, and it's
Yeah,
also
exactly.
cloudy. Yeah.
Yeah. I guess another big thing too about the darker factor is for all you guys who are prone to losing things, which is quite a few of you, start keeping a harness on yourself for your stuff. Try to find ways to identify your gun or
Label.
whatever you got, so that it can be easy to find, because once
Label
you
your
lose it,
mags.
you probably won't see it till spring.
Yeah,
Did I
especially
tell
coming into
you-
the winter.
So I lost my Soviet era AK sling.
What? You
And-
lost your sling?
How do you lose a
Yeah,
sling?
so this is weird. So it came disconnected because it was super old. I got it from a dude.
Okay, I was
And so
gonna
it
say,
came
did you
off
lose
and
the
dropped.
gun?
No, no. Your brother worked on my AK recently.
I'm
So
sorry.
about
It was a bad joke.
I lost it 2 years ago. No, 3 years ago. And about a year ago, me and Zach were shooting the shit. Oh, I don't know if I want to say that. Anyways, shooting the shit in city, like the entrance in that mud puddle, and he stepped on it and he pulled it out and it was still all together. It's the funniest thing.
Oh, wow, that's pretty
Oh,
cool.
It was
Soviet
in the mud.
sling.
Yeah.
Soviet sling.
Soviet
Hey, man.
Russia.
Sling. Yeah,
Added
it was,
to the aesthetics of it, man.
dude.
Gave it some
Yeah, it
weather.
was so
It's
good.
real. It's just real world now.
All right, let's move
Okay.
on here. Big PSA, public service announcement for all airsofters and for everybody. Since it is the month of October, Halloween is getting closer, and as well as people are getting bored as well. There has been there was that one post, Tack, you showed it to me in Airsoft BC about some dude trying to set up a game in an unsanctioned field.
100%. And Mac had the perfect meme to reply to that guy. Like that was your meme, right? Like you were
It has
Like-
now been deleted.
Well, thank God that he like saw. Cause like you know what, like, okay, so just to unpack this story for everybody, right? Is last night I was just on Facebook and I saw this post in one of the groups that we're all in of who
Yep,
should all be
Airsoft
in.
BC, yep.
And exactly, someone was trying to get together like a game outside, unsanctioned and everything like that. And then I was just like kind of appalled and then also like shocked. And then he kind of went off to me about how they've done it more than once. And I was like, this is just like making it worse. And all I said was
I
like,
know, right?
because he said something to me about numbers.
Name,
He
writing
said something
name
to me about
down.
numbers, like, oh, don't worry, we still like don't get like we get like small numbers, but like we get enough for like games and stuff. I was like, dude, numbers are not the issues that I see.
I know,
here
right?
now. Like, do you want me to unpack this for you? Because he like asked, like, what's the problem?
Dude,
And it's like, and I saw like, because I saw other people putting in their 2 cents and stuff like that, and I understand. Like, I'm not clear on the law. But someone was saying something about like, oh, if you're out on Crown land or something like that.
Okay,
And
but I
like,
highly doubt, due to the location, it was Crown Land.
Yeah.
You don't have Crown Land.
yeah,
in
but
Lower
that's
Mainland.
where it kind of.
Exactly.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It became questionable.
Well,
and
where are you gonna
then
find Crown Land all the way up in like?
It just look.
but-
It doesn't even matter. You're
no,
playing
anyways.
airsoft uninsured.
Well, on top
No,
of that, you're playing
don't.
it out of a facility that supports that. So right off the bat, what's gonna happen? You're gonna be treated as a person with a firearm, right off the bat. So
Well,
Go
always
If you were to get
Zero-
that, and that's worst case
0 to
scenario. I get
100.
that, right?
Well, it's not even
Yeah.
worst case scenario. It's like 0 to 100 right there, because like
Well, all
Uh,
it takes
with-
is
with-
someone to see you moving around in military gear,
And then
yeah, exactly.
911
Yeah.
Not at an airsoft.
calls 911 and then the
That's
police are there with
that's
ERT.
okay?
well,
Yeah.
exactly. It's
That's
like
those
one of the
CRB boys coming at you, they're bored. They need some
I-
work.
exactly with the pros and the cons of airsoft in Canada. Pros are we get to keep the cool factor by it, looking as realistic as possible. Therefore, we
Yeah.
have to be responsible in the way we, have that. But then we get dipshits like that who do stuff like that, and next thing you know, we're just gonna be playing with Nerf guns. Might as well just throw my Polar Stars into some Nerf guns.
We could,
Yeah,
we could
we
be
could
Australia
screw
if you
around
guys
with it.
want to.
Yeah.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say we could screw around with the gel blasters, but we'd probably end up losing those too.
I won't lie. I haven't been hit by a gel blaster, but if it allows me to use full auto a lot more and not be painful, I'm down.
Yeah, I've always wondered what are
We
gel
should
blasters
We
like.
should get a couple. Actually,
No.
we should get a
They're
couple.
like
They
they're
sell
like
them?
paintball. That's what it is.
Are we allowed
Oh,
to
it
buy
is.
them?
Oh,
Yeah, we're.
Oh,
allowed.
really? I'm pretty sure we can get them. The gearbox is
I've seen
pretty much
The same. Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Just
trigger
the ammo.
guns,
The
gross.
ammo is just softer.
Yeah. The
And they can't
ammo,
travel
the hop
far.
up is different, and
It sits in a wet bag.
Yeah. it is.
yeah, exactly. I'm
It's like,
just
hold
saying.
on, I'm filling my mag.
So long story short, guys.
Yeah.
Don't
We don't want to get there.
don't fuck it up.
Be
Well,
responsible.
and
Don't
well,
bring
okay, so, like,
airsoft to a public space. That's pretty much. It's
Yeah.
a month of October. A lot of people are gonna try and use that
Yeah.
as costumes too. So, big public
Well,
service
and if you
announcement:
do-
do not bring it out to a public space.
Well, and I
yeah,
hate to say it,
photos are
guys.
okay.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, I
what?
just hate to say it. It's gonna happen because what came out in the last couple years or the last year, right? That was
There's
really
always
big.
some guy that's gonna come out
Call
with
of Duty, right? So, and Call of Duty has come out with all these skins and all that stuff. So there are going to be people who are going to try and emulate their favorite characters. Unfortunately, it's going to happen. But again, do it without the primary weapon, because yeah.
Can I carry my sidearm?
Moving on.
Oh my god.
So-
No, I'm really glad. Yeah,
Yeah.
just like hit
So,
the nail. on
Again, do not bring your airsoft guns out in public. Don't
the
brandish
head.
it
To a party,
around in public.
trick-or-treating.
Even at
Yeah.
Halloween, guys. Even though you think that you're allowed to, you are not. All right, moving on. So in today's topic, we are going to be going over Halloween game ideas. Not game ideas. Game Halloween airsoft games at Panther. We've ran a few of them already. I ran a Instagram questionnaire, which we'll go through. But we could run through some of the familiar games that we have run through. Adam, you were here last year running it as well, I believe. I have you as one of the referees last year, right?
I don't know. I know there's the photos of me in front of the grave.
Yeah, I saw that.
That's all I know.
Rest
is
in
there's those
in
photos.
peace, Fortress. By the way.
Yep.
Yeah.
Rip.
Rest in peace,
Mad
man.
respect to the man who broke Fortress, who shall not be named. I was there.
All right, so we're thinking of sort of apocalyptic type games, zombie type games,
The infection game.
infection games. So those are like pretty much the popular ones that we've ran before. So the return of the zombie infected games, we could definitely do that. Adam, you think we could bring it back since you're the
Yeah.
referee?
I mean, like infected zombie, like normal, like zombie games, like we had at Fortress. No,
We don't have that anymore.
Yeah,
What
that
about the
was pretty brutal.
cabins? Like,
No,
no,
so
they
yeah,
don't work.
Adam.
Actually, I did try that.
yeah.
Well, what's
With
your
a way
take
lower
on?
queue.
What about
What's your take on what we can do this year?
yeah?
It'd
What
be
about
really
mines?
cool to do a normal infected zombie game
Mhm.
at like mines, but like an actual like they're walking that. But I know like some dude's just gonna full auto for no
Yeah.
reason
Yeah.
at a dude, and then they're gonna like salt will ensue. Like I'd be salty too, but
We can
Um,
try.
We can try and
We can
ask for
always give
volunteer
it-
zombies. Who
Well,
are
we can
willing
always
to...
give it the good old college try, and if it doesn't work,
Yeah.
we have a few weeks
Um,
leading up to hell.
yeah, no, the infected games don't really work outside of like a big building like Fortress.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
it has to be
true.
like a relatively big building like Fortress. Like don't get me wrong, like the cabins are big. Like they're technically bigger square footage wise.
Yeah.
The 2-story definitely is, I think.
Mhm.
No, never mind. It's not 2-story. Anyways, doesn't matter. But other than that, like
You could have it so
I
that you
think-
start off with like 2 snipers at one team to infect
True.
people.
True. But I think maybe doing some of the pumpkin games that we did last year with
Yeah,
like
the
the
pumpkin
carving,
king,
that was fun.
pumpkin carving. Yeah, I had that on the list as well of
We could
have
do
a dedicated pumpkin carver, and then whoever like a team will collect as much pumpkins as they can on the field, and then come back to their pumpkin carver, and then they'll have, then he has to like carve a jack-o'-lantern out of it, and then they have to win points for design.
yes.
I
Yeah.
like that.
I'm trying to think. It was one YouTuber, and they did like a Michael Myers type thing where there's just one killer
Yep.
who walks around melee.
I have that as well. What is it, like a Grim Reaper style? So since
Yeah, where if he touches you,
melee
you're
is
dead.
not allowed in COVID times, unfortunately. You could have the Grim Reaper just
Yeah.
kind of, if you get too close to him, you basically die. So
Or you
he
could have it
Plague
like
dog.
a
he's basically
Get the mask.
immune.
safe.
He's basically
Extra one
immune
side.
to being shot. So I have it like Grim Reaper style where he just walks around, and then if he gets close to people, then you would die and you have to go back to spawn. So it prevents people from camping. So you have 2 teams
And also,
going.
if one side's rolling too hard,
Yeah.
you can just walk up.
You can just
I
walk up.
volunteer as
Yeah.
Reaper.
No, the
boy.
guy has to be in
He's just
costume
all
though.
like,
That-
you're dead. You're
you
dead.
have
you're
to be
dead."
in costume though.
I would just like to say is I'm a pretty fair person.
We would have to dress you up in a
You're
costume.
impartial.
Since the Grim Reaper
Okay,
has a
Zach.
scythe, you know, he could just that's the 6-foot rule, right? There you go. You could just reach out and touch people.
That's
like
what I was
that.
saying.
I
Exactly.
wanted
Yeah.
I
I'm
wanted to
just
say we could
saying,
play
not favoring the
Sneaky
winning
Pumpkin.
side is not bad. Sneaky pumpkin. What?
Yeah, it's
What?
like sneaky pumpkin. So it's like
How-
sneaky Pete.
How do we do
It's
this in the
escort
daylight?
with escort VIP. Well, that's what I mean. You're gonna clearly see who has the pumpkin.
Escort VIP the pumpkins.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
actually a good idea. It's like
I'm just
it's
saying.
like it's almost
get
like the
'em into
gold bar
building,
games,
Get 'em
right?
into the mine.
Yeah.
Yeah, gold bar or the plant the bomb game, but now
Yeah.
it's a pumpkin, and if you destroy your pumpkin, you lose.
Oh, if there's shots
Uh,
in a pumpkin, like little
what
BB
about
holes.
what if you did something where it's like you made some sort of thing for like where 4 people would have to carry it as long, and they have to have gloves as one of the requirements, and you make it so that it's far enough
No.
apart.
You could just give one pumpkin to a person, whoever's volunteer or voluntold, and they have to get that pumpkin into. I mean, because again, you got to remember that, and I'm trying to help. Like I can tell Adam is definitely like like half thinking about it because it's like you have to be able to understand that this is like a public game,
Yep.
right?
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
like the
Yeah.
more
It has to be
complexity
fun
that
for
you
everybody, too.
yeah, well, and so the more complexity that we throw into games, like, and this is a common thing that we like run into a lot of the time too. So like, so we'll have half of the player base be all like, "Oh, I want to try this game," or "How come we don't do this?" or we could try this differently and everything like that. And it's like that's all said and good, and we appreciate the feedback, and we do try and implement changes and everything like that when we can. But then there's the other half of the player base, which is apathetic to no matter what the hell we do. They go out there, they point, click, aim, and shoot and all of a
We've
sudden
had this
it's
discussion in one of our
yeah
podcasts
well
about
it's
how to
hard
simplify
it's hard
games to the general
Mhm.
public, and
yeah
it's difficult, especially when we're trying to theme it up with Halloween stuff. Because everyone's expecting it to be a fun day at Halloween for
well we
that
can do
stuff.
it
We can do it. It
yeah
just requires a lot
yeah
of cooperation from the regulars, and as
Yep.
well as like
Mhm.
people that are jumping into games, right? But we have to make it
Yeah.
as simple as possible so that they follow it. So I think
Yeah.
we've
yeah
done
so
sort of Grim Reaper style gameplays before, where it's just basically the Juggernaut almost, but he doesn't
Mhm.
get shot, right? That pumpkin carving game is basically just like almost like a VIP game or like a gold bar game.
Mhm.
The zombie infected one, that's pretty easy because that's like one versus like 100 almost, right?
Mhm.
And then
One version of
or
that I would
blob
really like
game
to
almost,
play
yeah.
is similar to like the TTT style, except for like people are like you have everyone out there, and there's like a couple people that are infected, but you don't know who it is until like a timer is
Yep.
kind of made, and then those people can now start infecting people. But like that would be them just shooting at people, right? And then as soon as you shoot them, you're switched over to the infected side, kind of thing. So it's
Or
like
like
and
Blob.
Yeah.
kind of like Blob, except with the fact that like you don't like shoot back at them, kind of thing. If you get what I mean, sort of like you like obviously I'm just thinking of some quick game mode kind of thing in my mind, but it's like it makes it so that like you either survive to the end of the timer or whatever it is, and if there's any survivors, then like the survivors kind of win, kind of thing. So it's like sort of gamed already in the sense that like as long as a survivor knows a good hiding spot, they're always going to win, sort of thing. But at least it gives like people that different kind of gameplay game mode kind of style, or like
well it's
and
like
you could
hide and seek, right? It's basically hide
yeah
and seek.
And the
yeah and
fun part is you still get to shoot even after you die. Like you
yeah,
just switch teams.
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. You switch teams so you can start shooting, kind of
So
thing.
yeah,
And
See,
like
the
you could,
scary thing about that though is that we have 57 acres, so people
Yeah.
well,
Dude,
that's
somebody's
that.
gonna go and I'm not gonna find them again.
Well, like
he's
the
gonna be like,
easiest
did they
way to
say
do it.
don't cross the river? They didn't say don't cross the river.
Oh my! Don't even get me started. They know who they
Yeah,
are.
that's me.
yeah,
I
they
you,
all.
you
That's
know who
me.
I was impersonating right there. I
Been
hope he heard that.
In fields, I can cross the river. Oh, the
You didn't
objective
say
is
don't cross the river.
You didn't
Yeah.
say don't cross the river. Say Long's objective.
You SOB. I love you, but I hate you.
I'm almost gonna start putting barrels there, and it's just like if these are moved, paint them like fresh every time,
Yeah,
so I
but
know who's handprinted.
but
Hey,
but that doesn't
I
prevent
just
people from
wanted to add.
walking over the river.
I just wanted
Yeah.
to add one thing to the pumpkin carving idea because I
Yep.
thought that was cool. But it's like, so you should have 2 designated pumpkin carvers on each team.
Yep.
Each team needs to get their pumpkin carver into a certain building,
It's a good idea.
and after that, you cannot shoot the other team's pumpkin carver if they're already in there, and it's a speed thing.
Okay, so after
speed
the
carve.
so so it's like you're preventing them from getting to their building, but if they get into their building, now the game mode sort of
No,
switches
that
and changes.
I would
Well,
hate.
now it's
I
on
would
your carver.
I would hate that because that becomes a shoot 'em up or a stalemate. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
guess for
if you
people who
can't get
know
them,
them,
I
if you
would
can't
prefer.
get
I
the
would
guy-
prefer they go out into the field, put the pumpkins at the middle ground, right? Almost like dodgeball, right? And then people try to grab.
Oh,
as
so they
much,
have to bring it back to their
Yeah.
spawn though.
bring it back to their spawn, and then they could carve a pumpkin. So that basically like forces them to
I
go
like
back
this.
to base, right? And then
Would
the
you
guy,
make
I
it
like
so
this
that
dodgeball rules.
yeah,
would you make it so that the opposite side has their pumpkin pickup close to the enemy spawn, sort of thing, so that both sides kind of have to
No,
you
it'd be in
force
the
them
middle
no,
to
of the
cross?
it's in the
field.
middle, just like dodgeball.
Okay.
You have to run
Like I
in there,
said,
grab
if you can
grab a
dodge a
pumpkin.
ball, you can dodge
If
a
you
pumpkin.
if you could, it's if you could dodge a
Wait,
wrench, you could
what?
dodge a
What?
dodgeball.
Are we throwing pumpkins at people? What's going on here?
Don't.
But you but you
I
said
need
if
to
you can
chrono you first.
And
Really? Come on, that one didn't stick.
Nope.
Okay, whatever.
and don't do what Dayton did. Don't shoot the pumpkin to make.
I was just
Yeah,
I was
carve
just gonna
it.
say that Dayton cheated, by the way. Yeah.
Go
No
if you
full
guys
autoing.
haven't seen it, go watch the what is it Pumpkin King video from House Gamers channel. He did a good segment on that. I was following him with the camera as well, and I also did one Pumpkin King as well. I think it's like episode 7 of my Airsoft Dispatch video. Dispatch 7, I believe. I followed everybody on that Halloween game as well, so that was pretty awesome. So that was a pumpkin game. I think we could do that one again. The zombie infected we could do easily because we've done it before. It's not an issue. I think you could deal with that, Adam, on the logistics on that. That's no problem. We could try it out. The pumpkin carver ones, that's going to be a special game in the afternoon probably, I bet, because once we have more people in, that'll be a fun one to do because, hey, you know, you get an objective, you get a pumpkin that you gotta raid, or you gotta, you know, maybe it's the mines or something, right, or something like that, right? Yeah, you don't have to have the entire team defend it, but we're gonna scatter it all around. People have to pick it up and then run back to base with it. That one's an easy one. The Grim Reaper style one, that one's easy to do. It's basically like Juggernaut. We could have 2 people as Grim Reapers going around and sort of fudging everybody's sort of camp spots, right? If you get too close to them, you're basically dead. You got to go back to spawn. So you gotta figure out, like, you know, like a typical Airsoft game. It's a war of attrition, but here comes the Juggernauts screwing everybody up, or here comes the Grim Reaper screwing up your camp spots. You can't camp here anymore because he's right here and he's just killed you. I don't know. We could do something cool with that. That's easy. We'll dress him up for sure. He can't be shot. That's
Speaking
easy.
of dressing up, I am excited to see what some people come up
Oh
with
yes,
here.
that's another one. We should do a contest as well.
No, I had an idea for me and 2 friends that we were gonna do, but I think they're too slow to comprehend what I was saying to them.
Are you gonna reveal it to us here, or are you just gonna keep it secret until the day of?
I almost said Among Us. Oh my god. Oh my gosh, I almost just completely messed up. I don't know why I just almost said Among Us.
You're acting kind of
You
sus,
know-
by the way.
I mean, it's pretty easy.
the Your Next movie. Have you ever seen that movie?
No,
No, you don't know the Your Next Killers?
you're
Oh my
next.
god,
No.
that horror movie is amazing. But yeah, well, there's 3. There's a wolf mask, a lamb mask, and a tiger mask.
Oh,
Oh,
interesting.
that looks familiar. I think I've seen
I
that.
think I know
It's
what
a
you're
very
talking
good
about.
movie. It's a very good movie, mainly because the one girl exhibits actual logic. So like, instead of like, oh, like, let's all split up and die, she's like, okay, no, like, don't do this, don't do that.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So
Oh, that's
yeah, it's not a game, but costume contests are always fun. So I'm sure we'll have something. Maybe we'll have prizes from Panther. We'll see. But costume contests are great because that shows that you put dedication into what you wore. If you're gonna do costume contests, that's military. I don't know.
You're
And-
not gonna get any more flex points than you already do,
Yeah.
and what you ask for every weekend. So if you show
No,
up
if
and you
you
look
do-
like special forces, I'm just gonna tell you, of all the times, this is what you come
Well,
up
no,
with.
no, no, no. No, go ahead. Your impression better be 100%.
No, Mac. They're
No,
wearing
Mac,
it every weekend.
Mac's got a point.
No,
Yes.
no.
Tax got a point
I'm
too.
not talking. I'm not talking about what you wear on the weekend and stuff. Go ahead. If that's your impression that you wear and you're gonna wear it and enter the costume contest, go ahead. If your kit is not 100%
That's what I'm talking
Correct.
about. Yeah.
and you're gonna enter into the costume contest, I'm gonna shit on you hard.
You're
That's it.
going to. You're
Well,
going to.
I'm going- Oh, I'm sorry, Adam. I'm sorry. You're the gear guy here. So yeah, what are you gonna shit on somebody?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he will. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
he will.
So,
Yeah.
lesson learned here. Just see if you could wear something that is not what we always wear every weekend. You know?
Not camo.
Yeah. I mean, post-apocalyptic stuff, that'll be great too. That'll be cool, honestly.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that would be really cool to see. I know some guys have a couple of loadouts like that, and that would
Yeah.
be really cool for them.
So
to
stuff
bring
like
out.
from DayZ, stuff from like DayZ.
I know. I know it seems kind of lame to say, but I know a couple guys have been working on Tarkov kits and stuff like that. You
Yeah,
know,
but
and-
Tarkov
Tarkov
kits is all
kits.
military gear though, so
But they're not even good. Like people are like, oh, this is my Tarkov kit, and then they go in Gray Shop and sort by cheapest to highest.
Yeah.
Okay, dude, calm down.
Hey, well, I'm just
Wow.
saying, Adam. I would not.
You are the guy.
I love Battle State games, but I do not want to pay that much for the killer helmet from them. Nor do I want to pay
How
that
much
much
do they
for
want
the
for it?
Burkoot. They want over $150 for that stuff.
That's
No
a really
thanks.
good price for it, dude.
It is.
Yo,
It is a
shut
good
the
price.
fuck
Yeah,
up,
It's
man.
probably
what?
made out of plastic. It's
Well,
probably made out of plastic.
Probably, but still,
And-
even decent repros are about that.
And was it
Yeah,
the
true.
Burkoot or the Bearcoot or whatever it is, that backpack? They want $208 for that one. Just saying. You know, that sounds like an expensive kit.
Airsoft.
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 Oh yeah, that sounds like an expensive kit.
Yeah, right?
Oh
So,
yeah.
I
Okay,
don't know.
I would
And
accept. I would accept military gear if it was like torn up and you look like a dead zombie.
100%.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Nazi zombies?
No.
Don't do it, guys. Don't do it. Sorry. I'm sorry I said it. I'm sorry.
Oh man.
If
I'm
it's
sorry.
good, yes.
I was gonna
We're
say
gonna
if
get
it's
demonetized now.
Dude,
If
I want,
it's-
I want to see someone with like a full Halo armor kit, dude. That'll be rocking.
That
good.
would be cool.
Dude, you would,
Or
you would, you would, you would
Stormtrooper,
get
and
like
some-
Elliot off
some-
right away.
something like Alphonse.
Yeah,
I liked
yeah.
Alphonse's kit.
Yeah.
that
That
was pretty cool.
That was
Yeah.
cool. As long as you got the proper
With the-
gun too, with the proper
with
gun.
the battle rifle too.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah. How that man was able to fit in that, I'm not 100% sure, but
He fits in anything, and he's thick.
okay.
Yeah, costume
You made a
contest.
video with a multicam black JPC, and that's truly Gucci.
yeah.
I wish I
Yeah,
had
the
a
cry,
multicam
the,
black.
the underwater one. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like the streamlined swim cut one. It's
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
You
Going-
guys know how
going on
expensive
water
those are.
assaults.
I don't think
Dude,
you guys
I-
know.
Okay,
Uh,
so let's
I mean,
go
I'm pretty
over.
aware of the pricing.
Let's go
Yeah, it's
over
like
some of the
$2,000.
questionnaires here. Do you guys have any game ideas that you want to pump in here that you've had festering in your head for a while, or for Halloween or anything like that?
Just my sneaky pumpkin game. but-
Sneak-
well,
pumpkin game?
I wanted
Alright.
to do sort of like a build a skeleton sort of kind of game, or like a build kind of thing where it's like you have to piece together a complete skeleton or whatever
times,
it is.
COVID times.
Yeah, but the problem is with COVID and stuff like that. So
It
unfortunately,
sucks, yeah.
it's like, to be honest, like you're screwed with a lot of stuff because
Yep.
of COVID and
Yep.
these health
Team
guidelines
deathmatch
that they
anymore?
have. And,
Team
you know,
deathmatch.
so yeah, no, there's not really much. Like, we could maybe do a couple more gulag, style gameplays and stuff like that. Modify it to where you guys actually do like team battles in that fashion or whatever it is, and maybe
Yeah,
we
but
keep
that's
a
not
score.
themed to the Halloween though. We're talking about like Halloween stuff.
Well, I
Themed
mean, like
to-
you can try and figure out a theme, but like again, because of COVID, you're pretty much screwed
Actually, that Grim Reaper game is great for
COVID's ruined everything.
for CQB because you prevent people from camping one spot in a small area.
So what
Mm.
you're saying, like for like something like City? Because I'm
Yeah,
not gonna lie, I would love to
imagine
have a
someone
Grim
walking
Reaper in
around as
City.
like imagine someone walking around as like Jason or like Mike Myers or literally like Freddy or
Just
or
pop
Green
around the
Reaper
corner.
pop out of the corner and then just start walking towards someone and then he's like, oh crap, I gotta move because he's gonna come and kill me, right? Or he gets too close, right? Right.
Hell, if you were
That
smart, you
changes the
would run right
dynamic
behind
right
him.
away. That changes the dynamic right away because you don't have people camping out on one corner, right?
I'm down with that.
Yeah, I'm down with
you
that
know.
too.
Would we?
Adam,
But would it be single elimination or would we have it as?
that's still single elim.
Okay.
Yeah. At single
Hey,
elim,
boy,
then you're
what did
risking
everyone
even
else-
more if you stay there because you're dead.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
What did everyone else have to say? Because I mean, like, obviously, we're kind of limited on what we can do
I
and
know.
everything like that.
Before that,
physically,
Adam, do you have any inputs on like
Oh,
you run
yeah.
games?
Oh gosh.
And anything you think that is themed towards Airsoft Halloween style games? Are some of these ideas good already? Because
Yeah,
we've
some are
already
good.
run some of these ideas anyway, so it's just a variation of it.
I'm very indecisive sometimes when it comes to games. So.
No, but what would you like to run? If
What
it
would
was
I run?
Yeah.
I'm just thinking, actually. Like, honestly, the pumpkin games definitely. What day does Halloween fall upon?
Saturday.
Saturday.
Oh shoot!
Yep. That's why we are starting this topic early because it is going to be a fun day on the 31st of Saturday.
Yes.
Well, I hope people can plan and make it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that is a day I'd be roughing. Okay, so
Yeah, this is
yeah,
ideas
definitely
that you could use
pumpkin
now.
games. Yes. Yeah, definitely the pumpkin games.
Yeah.
Pumpkin King game. I would like to try an infected game. I'll
Yep.
just have to plan that out further on how, because you have to make it also fun for everybody, right?
Yeah.
Well, it depends
Yeah.
on the numbers that day too, right?
Exactly, and it
That's
also
the
does.
biggest issue too.
Because actually,
Exactly.
with lower numbers, you can do the cabin one. That is actually what we did.
Yeah, exactly.
Is
You can overwatch things a little easier and stuff like
yeah,
that.
precisely.
So.
I'd hate to be that one guy out of like 100 people stuck at the second floor cabin just waiting up there trying to take everybody
There's some
out.
poor dude, and then
Yeah.
me and oh my gosh, I think it was David.
Oh,
We're like
man.
breaching it, and it was just like he was like screaming. It was like a little kid. Like
I'm not
screaming.
gonna lie, I would be too.
I'm a
Yeah.
full grown man. I'd be
Yeah.
screaming. I'm like,
Dude, I never go in the cabin.
Neither do I. I hate
You're
it.
just asking to
I
get
hate it.
messed up.
If
Yeah,
I don't have a
exactly.
full paintball mask on, I'm really not interested in hiding in that cabin.
Mhm.
Um,
Exactly.
If I had max flashlight, maybe, just because that's enough to make them turn their face away.
Dude, be like
Yeah,
you break your.
you don't.
Dude, I broke my flashlight on the first time I used it.
ooh.
You're surefire.
I
Yeah,
broke
the
my
recoil one.
my scope the first time I decided to camp that cabin. I was like, oh, sad day for scope.
So, you have
Oh.
any other suggestions there, Adam?
Hmm. I think it'd be fun to do like a King of the Hill one where like you have to run in and grab a pumpkin and run back with it. Like, and whoever has the most pumpkins at the end.
Yeah.
And like say the pumpkin stockpile is farther away from your spawn. So people
Yep.
can steal from your pumpkin stockpile.
Oh,
Right.
gotcha. So,
Each one has their own instead of like the dodgeball style one. They each have a zone, so someone could actually go and cover that zone.
yeah.
To
So
prevent them
if
from...
if you can't get the one from the hill
Mhm.
and they
You
have
can
it
steal from
stalemated, you
theirs.
could go steal theirs from their stockpile.
There you go. Actually, that's another good idea too. I
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, I
And
like
I'll
that.
define a certain area as the pumpkin patch where you can't shoot.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
You like say like if there's two people in the pumpkin patch from opposing teams, they can't shoot each other.
Mm.
Okay, right. No, that's a good idea. As soon as
Well, so
someone
that's
gets
what I
in,
was
it's
trying
a
to
safe
say
zone.
with like the two teams
So-
carving as well.
So then you
Mm.
could then have like a couple of us watching and stuff like that. Help mitigate some of the problems that are obviously going to happen.
Yeah, it's gonna
I
happen.
really like Poi's dodgeball idea though, because that would be really cool if we
Yeah,
set
that's
up
the
like 8
pumpkin
pumpkins
carving
and who,
game.
Well,
That's what we
yeah,
did
yeah.
last
even
year.
if they don't carve them, even if they don't carve them, Poi, maybe like we can just
No,
like
they had to win
I'm
by
not.
points, and Elliot
Yeah,
judged them on.
Well, I would just
It was Zach actually.
just
It was
ask
Zach.
them.
It was Zach that
Well,
judged
so
the carving, and then each team had a point system for each one. So out of 10, how many points did they get for
right.
each pumpkin? Right. So
So
the other
I
one
get
got
that,
5, other one got 6, other one got 6, and then the other team
but
had like 7, 7, and then 5. So the other team wins because they got more points.
okay. So my butt on that is not everybody has the knife skills required to try and make something that looks
That's
even
why
half
you.
decent.
That's why you
Too
give it to a guy
bad.
that's good with it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
too
Well, so
bad. Life
yeah.
sucks. That's the game. Winners and
Well, it's
losers.
for
Wow.
fun, man. It's for fun.
It's for
All
fun.
I'm saying is like line up 8 pumpkins and whoever brings more pumpkins back to their base wins.
Yeah, that's also a
Yeah,
fun
but I'm
game
saying
too.
near the end, right? Near
You,
the
you,
end, then we do the carving one.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, I'm saying I'd love to carve pumpkins and make that a game and stuff like that, but boys, that's a lot of pumpkins.
oh, okay. Well, how
No,
about this
no,
then?
Mac,
I
you
agree
remember,
with.
no, hold up.
Mhm.
Mac, you use the 8 pumpkins pre-carved, and then at the end of the day, you do the carving of those said pumpkins. So they're still the same 8 pumpkins.
So yeah, exactly. So to build on what Adam's saying, you could have a game mode like that to where you have it based off of how many pumpkins you have, and let's say one team ended up with only 4 pumpkins, and let's say the other team has 6 pumpkins. So you're already naturally at a disadvantage. But let's say 4 pumpkin team magically has a gifted person and makes some really cool pumpkins, but the 6 pumpkin team just made some real basic jack-o'-lanterns.
Tack.
Well,
You know the games are rigged, right?
yeah, of course they have to, but they have to pay us first.
There
It's
you
Airsoft,
go.
everybody loses.
Adam, there you go. Take your payments first, so you know who wins.
Dude, yeah, it's true. Technically, this is a service job, so I do accept tips. Actually, I've been given tips before. I remember that, dude.
Wow,
was actually-
really? Wow.
Yes, that was the only private airsoft game of young kids where they were actually competent. I will say that. That's not even like the fact that I got tipped. Like they were genuinely competent.
Well, there you go, guys. We learned something today. Tip your servers.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say that Adam can compliment people sometimes.
That is true.
That too.
I give compliments rarely, so then when I
was
finally
like, that
do
was
give you,
so harsh. It's like they're children. He's like, yeah, they were like the only time like I've met like competent people. It's like,
yeah,
oh,
no,
what are we?
seriously,
What are
they're-
we? Chopped liver? Like, like
no,
All right.
seriously, like we did advanced game modes with them. They actually understood and listened. It was astonishing.
no, that's cool.
They're
That's
That
better
is
than
cool. It's
most
nice.
weapons. 10 out of
It's
10.
nice when you have games that go off like that.
All
That's
right.
why I prefer Milsims. Right?
So you guys want to? Well, I'll read through some of these questionnaires here for you guys. They are coming in hot like nothing right now because, unfortunately, I did this late. So
That's
Let's-
okay. Shoot them off. Speed round.
all right, here we go. You guys can criticize this as I go along. I will criticize as well,
Okay.
and as well as see if they're good, right? And we could also compare it to
Okay.
the 3 game tests that we already put out. Defend the candy bag. One team attacks the candy bag, and the other one defends it. That's actually not a bad twist on attack and defend, honestly. Although
like
we
it.
can't
Candy,
we can't
yeah.
touch your candy because of COVID times, but we
I
could
can
have
throw it at
we
you.
could have a theoretical bag with candy in it.
Mhm.
Like.
Yep. That's
God,
that's
I
a
know.
good twist on attack and defend.
That's a good one.
Yeah, that's a
next
good
one.
one.
Yeah. No, if we didn't have the COVID thing, that would definitely be a cool thing to do because like
Yeah,
most
guys,
teams
get over it, okay? COVID's here, so like.
Yeah.
like,
And then he
it is
continues
what
on
it
saying
is.
continuation of candy bag scenario, whichever team has the most candies win.
Yeah, makes sense. And then you guys get to take
Okay,
home the candies.
Again, touching
Smaller
stuff.
trinkets,
Yeah.
but-
You know.
Yeah. So
So we can't do that.
great idea, and I'm sorry.
Terrible year to execute.
Yeah, I was about to say. Unfortunately, due to the current times, we cannot do that. So we're gonna try and not do that because
And
that
keep
is
Yeah.
keep that one in the back of the mind,
yeah.
boys.
Maybe
That's
next year. Maybe next year. John Wicks versus monsters. I think this is just a
I'm
comment from
gonna-
last week saying
That's
John
gonna
Wick.
suck if there's not enough John Wicks. Doesn't matter, Baba Yaga. You're gonna get
Oh,
shot.
this is the person saying like you dress up as John Wick or whatever it is, and now you're versing everyone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, all the
Ooh,
John
He's gonna say
Wicks.
good luck.
Dude,
Yeah.
that'd be
Game's gonna
cool
get
to have
stopped
everybody
real
in
fast.
suits. Like you get 10
Well,
people in suits versus everybody in costumes. That's
I'm
not
just
bad.
saying,
That's not bad.
like,
Afford a suit.
Yeah.
if that happened, I would feel like we're at like a movie audition because we would see so many different versions of
John
John Wick,
Wick.
but like we would
You
see
got
so many
big,
of them
you got
fall.
tall, you got short.
Yeah, like we would go through and find the
You
perfect
got
John
brown
Wick
color, you
because
got white color.
everyone's gone.
I like that.
Like,
I like that. So we could do like
okay.
people versus costumes or something like that. That'll look cool. You know, it doesn't have to be
Didn't
John Wicks, right?
I think we did that actually as punishment for some of the guys last year, if I remember correctly, because we actually had a completely unfair game mode, and it was just to be like, well, dress up next time.
Yeah. What do you think, Adam? Some of these things that were
John Wick game mode.
Well,
what does it
costumes
entail?
versus no costumes. How about that? I think you just
costumes versus no
yeah.
Yeah, that'd be good if there's more than like 10 people dressed up. Because if it's like
Right.
10 versus 40. Oh wow, that's so fun.
Well, those people are still gonna have a
Full
fun
auto
time.
allowed.
That's true.
Is it full
actually.
auto allowed for guys in costume?
Oh yeah, exactly.
Like in a building, 5 feet. You're like,
Dude,
like no,
get
no,
it.
please don't, please don't,
Please don't do that.
ever do
All right, here we
Oh,
go.
man.
Oh no, Dave, why'd you do this? Zombies, melee only for zombies. Black Ops transit style. What?
Well,
Black Ops
Dave,
Transit.
Okay, it's
melee
a great
only.
idea.
No.
Wow.
No,
Can't just say one
guys,
thing.
guys, it's
Yeah,
a
go, Adam,
great
go, go.
idea.
So that's what I was saying at first, right? Is like the traditional zombies were the melee only, but then the issue would be some dude's gonna see a dude and he's gonna be like, I'm gonna full auto mag dump him because imagine shooting one shot at him instead.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
because
shoot
Imagine only
brains.
shooting one shot at him.
yeah,
Dude.
imagine a guy with no gun, and you shooting him only once.
Right, dude. Some dude's gonna full auto him. And they're gonna be like, "Oh, he scared me." It's like, yeah, dude. Like, sure.
He was chasing me. I had to put him down.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bottom line.
He theoretically was. a
Bottom
zombie.
line, we can't because of melee only.
Yeah.
COVID
Because of the
times
distancing, right?
not allowed.
Honestly,
Alright.
it would be so cool just because in my mind it would literally be like that, like a Mike Myers kind of thing. Like,
Yeah.
you have
well,
everyone out in the
when you
field,
shoot them, they
Well,
freeze.
exactly.
right? You get right up to the
So,
guy. You're like, yo, man, where are
It's
they, bro?
great. Well, okay, it's great. We'll see how it goes in the future. Keep that one in the back of the bag too. Okay.
Yeah, that's what.
And, that's
Okay,
it,
next
yeah.
one here, infected.
I
We
feel
just
like
talked
this is
about
gonna be a
that.
lot of. I feel like this is gonna be a lot of them, aren't they, boy? It's gonna be a lot of like, wow, okay, maybe next time.
Yeah, I
Don't
know.
worry. It's
100%.
it's gonna be like a gas blowback gun in the wintertime, filled with hopes and dreams, and out comes misery.
Protect the president or VIP. No. Anything to do with zombies, infection, Team Pumpkin. Okay, I think they're talking about the pumpkin game we
Yep.
did last year. I think that's a popular one. We have to bring it back now. Shoot up the pumpkin. One pumpkin on either team. First team to shoot out the other wins. That sounds like a waste, but we'll keep that in mind too. They want to shoot the pumpkin basically. It's like a team
Well,
effort
we
to
I
could
shoot
like
it
it.
down.
No. You see, the thing is, we just do the other games first, and then do those ones that destroy the pumpkins at the end of the
That's
day.
a good idea, actually. That's a good idea. Yeah. First one
Let's
to
keep
like
that one.
obliterate the face or something, or let it fall off the table or something like that, or I don't know.
We'll just
First one to
We'll
disfigure the
freaking-
pumpkin.
we'll paint a target. We'll carve a target on it, and then first one to get a bullseye.
Okay, someone's saying, no, it's Pat. Bull pops. I don't even know what that means. Skipping that.
I don't. Yeah,
He likes bull pops, I guess.
he likes bullpup styles. Yeah.
Soda Airsoft. Jack the Ripper. Pretty much TTT, but for Halloween. What's Jack the Ripper?
Oh, so it's
Yeah,
like a
you'd
series.
have to be
Jack the
melee.
Ripper's a historic.
Yeah.
It's a historical killer, but I understand what she's going. She
Yeah.
is just talking about like
It's disputed how many kills
well,
he
it's just
actually
TTT.
got.
Yeah.
Yeah, but look,
Oh.
at the point being, it's just TTT, right? So
Yeah, go play
That
that
would
on
be
your own
cool,
groups,
and
guys. Unfortunately, we
in
can't do that
small
with public
groups,
yet.
not
It
with
never
the
works.
large group.
Pin the tail in the juggernaut. Ooh.
That'd be fun.
That'll be
Me.
hilarious.
That
be
would be
funny.
fun.
COVID,
Yeah.
sorry, but Although that's a nice variation of the Juggernaut game. That'll be hilarious
Mhm.
to come up right behind him and pin a tail on his ass.
And then it would be
That
game
would
over.
be
Yeah,
pretty
yeah.
funny.
If you could tape something onto him or something like that, somehow sneak up on him. I already know
Or
who's
if you
gonna
can
win
take
that
one
game
of his
mode.
flags.
Um,
I would say make it like football flags, and you have to take a flag from him.
that's actually a good idea. Although
Oh,
COVID
like
times we
flag.
can't do
Yeah.
that yet, so.
Yeah. Like
Not
flag
yet.
football.
Well,
No,
we'll
Though.
keep
we'll
that
I
in mind
see
for
what you're
future
saying.
games. Though. I like that. Putting
Mm.
flags on them and then running
Yeah.
back to your base or something. Vampire, ghouls, and zombies versus slayers. I don't know what that is, but
So force on force
Like
on
a
force, Halloween style.
yeah. Oh, this is a good one.
maximum.
This is a good one from Hayden. Bird box airsoft. Everyone is blindfolded. It'll be great.
Yo, no. Oh my god, we should try that.
Yo, okay, Poi, I
Like,
know he
I
suggested
pro
that.
on, obviously, but
So because he suggested that, next time he's out and we have like
We'll
a
just
group of
blindfold
10 of
him.
us. No, the group of 10 of us. Let's do it, but it has to be us.
yo,
And we'll show him
TTT,
Marco.
show him how bad
buddy,
it is.
bird box.
Marco.
We can do it in city. We all know what city looks like. It's fine.
Okay. Okay.
We're gonna do
This
this
only
in a
works for
controlled
private
group.
games, unfortunately. I
No,
don't-
I
in a
want us to
controlled
get.
group.
I want us to get this, and we need someone to videotape. It's gonna be
Oh,
the
man.
worst game I've ever seen in my life.
Okay. Side note that one. Side note bird
Okay,
box.
okay.
Thank you for that. Wow, that was
More
insane.
zombie infected. More Mike Myers. Michael Myers. I guess they're talking about the Grim Reaper style gameplay
like a
there.
like a juggernaut.
Yeah,
style,
yeah. Zombie apocalypse. Oh, I would love to run a zombie apocalypse scenario, honestly, but COVID times can't allow us to host, large games like that.
I just had a really funny idea, like if you did like a Jason style or Mike Myers kind of thing, but like you can only kill someone if you have the music playing, so you'd have to carry like one of the thing, and then so like you would be playing, so someone nearby would hear it and they'd be like, wait, what? Who's gonna shoot me? Are you gonna shoot?
Turns
You just-
around, it's just him right behind him. Oh my gosh. Everyone's
I
asking.
see, it'd be funny. I could see someone.
Everyone's
doing
asking zombies. Okay, we get it. We like zombies.
We get it. Airsofters are creative.
A
That's why they
game.
love it when GNG releases new M4 every year.
The Canadian boy says a game where there is 4 hunters and all the rest of the runners, last runners wins.
So
Would
hide
be
and
funny.
seek essentially, which
Yeah.
would be kind of fun, as long as you
but
kept
do
it
they get to
within a-
shoot back?
My
No,
fa-
I
well-
don't think so. There's no airsoft
Dude,
involved in
oh,
this.
man.
It's just you're just hunting them down.
Remember
This is like Man Tracker with
Yeah.
extra steps.
last year's Rainbow Six Siege event? Like that. That's what I was
Oh,
thinking.
okay.
Oh man, I love that one.
Oh yeah,
Laura,
yeah.
Laura says duck, ghost, and then run. First of all,
Pick the
Laura, we
latest
can't do
person.
that. That's COVID.
Thanks, Laura. Thanks.
Thanks.
No, you pick the ways person.
Literally,
TTT.
someone just says TTT. Okay, thanks for the input. The Purge. So,
Okay.
so the next
alright.
12 hours at Panther,
Yo.
all crime is legal.
No.
It'd just be massive free for all, I guess.
Well,
Yo,
yeah.
you
So would you...
No,
I'd be down.
No.
Seriously,
Hold on.
seriously, that sounds like a good idea.
Hold on. When the game starts, you
Play the
run.
sound.
You're on
You
a
play
team.
that sound. You just play
Yeah,
that
yeah.
sound, and then on the
You're
speakers
on
it'd be
the
like,
team, and
for the
then
next
now
12 hours,
everyone-
Panther has no rules.
all
Yo.
kills are legal.
Yo.
First thing they do is
so-
just remove goggles.
I'm just saying that's actually a pretty cool game mode. I'm thinking like, what if you did that where it's like you did a free for all, you tell everyone you have a free for all, and let's say they have a 10-minute time period where they can make teams if they so choose, right? They don't have to, they can. And as soon as the purge sound goes off, that's when the game mode starts, and you have a 20-minute timer till the game's finished, and whoever's alive or left over is alive or left over.
And
you'd be
yo,
like,
okay, you
you
have
guys
to
survived
make
the
this
purge.
single elimination.
No,
You have to make
so-
it simple.
exactly. So if you get shot, you got to sit out, and then we'll just run another.
It's
game
literally
mode
a free.
other
It's
people.
literally a free for all, like battle royale or PUBG at this
Yeah.
point. So
Yeah.
But you get to start with your stuff.
yeah, exactly. You get to start with your stuff. You can make your own
Don't
team.
worry, I'm on
make
your
it,
team.
know,
Don't worry, don't worry,
right?
don't worry,
Like-
don't worry.
like-
Dirt.
right? Like you could be like, have your, either team up with your whole team, start killing part of your team, just so that you can be the
Just
one at the
just to
very
let
end
you
and be like,
know,
I won.
just
you're
to
a
let you
small
know,
team on the team.
we
Yeah.
did free for all before, and it was Dayton's idea, by the way.
Mhm.
We did free for all. All Dayton said was, "Come gather around here at trenches. All right, you guys are all here. It's free for all. Scatter." You got 30 seconds.
Yeah.
No,
That
I
was
like
the
this. I
worst
think this is
idea
gonna
ever.
happen.
That's a game mode we could try to incorporate and figure out something to do. Because, like,
I don't
let's
know.
say
Let's ask
we make
Adam.
yeah.
What do you think, Adam?
Yeah,
The
Adam, what do you
Purge?
think?
Free for all, yeah, that'd just be funny to
No,
watch.
but okay,
Yeah,
so
it would be,
imagine
yes.
imagine it's still two teams and we make it like a capture objective game or whatever, and okay, but 10 minutes in, the purge happens, right? And then after 10 minutes, the game goes back to normal. So whatever team you were on is what team you were on, right? And like whoever's left
Mm,
alive and stuff like that can
no,
help
I think
figure out
I think that's adding too much,
too
Yeah,
much to there.
yeah,
100%.
yeah,
If you say if you made so once you're like purged, you die, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
Somebody will be like, oh, I didn't hear that part, and then keep walking back to respawn and killing people.
Yeah, exactly. So what I would do in that sense is, because we have the wide field availability, you could run that style of game out on like the mines, cabin, airsoft side kind of thing. And if you die, right, just so that game mode can keep going for the people to get their yayas out, we could run a separate game where people could show up at city, and we could just keep running team deathmatch until the 20-minute timer's up, because the game's going to end. You know what I mean? You have to have that timer. If you don't have that timer, you run into that
The
stupid thing
purge
of
one. Yeah, yeah, the
where's
purge one.
where's Ty?
Well,
Sorry,
and
Ty.
all, all I'm gonna say is that we have to offer a prize at the end at the winner of the purge game.
I
Like
don't
there
know.
needs to be one.
No, no,
person
no, no,
left.
The
no, 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 no,
the
no.
There needs
logistics
to
of
be
making
one
the
person
purge,
left.
the logistics
No,
of making the purge happen is kind of, I don't
No,
know.
I
like,
feel like we could do it.
I don't.
Like, you know,
I don't know.
Well, I don't
that
think
one
so.
game before lunch where it's like 45 minutes. Like
Well,
all there
again,
needs to be is one survivor.
well, yeah. So then now you're gonna have
That's hard
Somebody's
to
gonna
monitor,
shoot
by
their
the way.
friend.
no. It's gonna be
So-
you're gonna by doing that you're gonna turn it into a shitter.
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah, I don't think
I
you should do
mean,
that.
good idea.
'Cause-
I like
'cause
I like
someone's
I like
or-
free for all
yeah.
games, but I
Exactly.
would say it only works for smaller groups.
Yeah, by
Yeah.
putting
Yeah.
a prize in front of that, you're now forcing that to happen. You know what I mean? Like, instead of enticing it to where it's like, oh, a whole team could win, right? Because that leaves that option for that one guy to be like, what? We won? I won. Right? Like, you leave that option available.
I'll leave it
for
up
that
to you
kind of-
guys to try this out
Yeah.
because
I'm
But, like-
saying friendships could be broken.
anyways,
well, exactly, could be.
thank
but-
you.
Teams could be disbanded.
thank
No, you're
you.
trying to create a meta.
That came from It's Sifera, so thank you for that. The Purge, that's actually a good
It's
idea.
not a bad idea.
That's,
It's not a bad idea. I like
I'm
that.
not giving up on that. Okay, I have
There
your
you go.
back 100%. We will see one of
Yep,
those games.
no, she put a good idea on that one. Rainbow saying the Return of the Pumpkin King, steal his bounty or die trying.
Of course he would. Of course Rainbow would suggest
course.
that.
Of course.
Of course, pumpkin.
Um, Ghillie suit hide and seek.
No.
I
No.
don't want to play with you anymore. Was
No.
that Brennan? It was Brennan, wasn't it?
I have no idea who this is. Hold on. Who
No.
are you?
It's okay. It's another bush Wookie.
Anthony?
Oh my God.
I don't know. Another bush.
A bush
Wookie.
Wookie.
It doesn't matter. The answer is no.
All right.
On the
Thank
moon's the
you.
Vendor.
Thank you guys for your Instagram questionnaires there. If you have any more, just drop it down in the comment section below. We'll answer it for the next video though. But what do you guys think?
Please keep in mind the COVID times.
Well, I guess another game mode I kind of thought of is sort of like a Juggernaut style game, but with a little twist on it, to where it's like you could do sort of like a King of the Hill kind of game, to where whichever team is controlling that hill or that objective is able to res, let's say like a Frankenstein or whatever it is, and for like 5 minutes or whatever it is, the Frankenstein is on that team and they are able to go and shoot.
I would
everyone.
say that's cool. That's a bit unfair because once you own the hill and you revive that Juggernaut style, you're basically pummeling the team at that point.
Yeah, but okay.
Yeah.
Well,
The Grim Reaper style is basically you got two or three monsters roaming around, and that basically eliminates people camping at one spot. And that dude that can't be shot will basically just walk up to someone and be like, without touching them, the 6 feet rule would be like, hey, you're dead, go to spawn, But he's in
I get.
costume, right?
I guess I just would like some guy to play like a Frankenstein.
No,
or
you can't. You
zombie
can't do the
character
King of the
and sort
Hill
of
at
like,
that point.
and then
But
start walking around
and then
like a
they
lurch
just
or
start
something.
walking around that area, right? So
Yeah.
yeah, so that's good right there. You guys have any other game ideas that just came up while we were reading these questionnaires? Because there's not much that we can do other than because of COVID times.
We got our hands tied.
Yeah.
Well, other than trying to like do hide and seek, find someone inside the field. So like, let's say you make a couple points and be like, a person could be in these 4 points. Both teams have to try and search those points to find the person. The person who is out there that they got to find, let's say they're like a witch or something like that, or a ghost or whatever, right? The ghost is allowed to move to one of those points once. So like they can be there, and for a certain amount of time, they can move to one more point, kind of thing, to kind of switch it up or whatever it is. And whichever team finds that person and escorts them back wins the game, sort of thing. So, by making it like, I guess, a ghost character, you kind of make it obvious so everyone can kind of see, and then, make
That'd
the
be cool.
battle
Yeah,
engagement or
just put a
something. I don't know.
tablecloth on him with some holes. You're good to go.
Exactly. Yeah.
What do you think, Adam? Or will some of those like game types work for us? Is that enough
Definitely.
fuel for you to get
It
games
is.
going for that day?
Yeah. I think Halloween and like Christmas are the only time we actually like pre-plan our games.
Yeah.
Mhm.
No, I
Like,
would agree.
Genuinely.
Well, where you get
Like
the time for it and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Well,
We had not Halloween. We had Christmas time games as well that came up. There's not a lot
were
of people
you
that come
Santa
in.
Claus for one?
No, that was Paul.
Paul.
That was Paul,
Oh,
and then
that's
we
who it
did the this was pre-COVID time, so we did the get the
minigun.
get the presents to the cabin. So I was running
Paul
around
should just be
with
Evil Santa from Futurama.
yeah.
Yeah, that's literally all he is.
Yeah. But we will have a segment on that for Christmas though, so don't worry guys. We have
Mhm.
Christmas games as well, but Halloween is a big one. That's why we're starting it early, because it is an exciting time for us because we get to dress up, because we like to dress up. We're airsofters. We literally dress up all the time, but we dress up something that's not military, something zombie-like, something post-apocalyptic, something even wacky as like a clown suit, They're gonna be looking for army guy. They're gonna be looking for army guys. If you know that Peter Griffin reference.
Oh,
You guys
yeah.
are dumb. They're gonna be looking for army guys.
100%.
Yeah, one time I dressed up as a banana and nobody shot me.
It
You
worked.
know, it worked. It worked.
They're looking for army guys.
Oh man, I cannot wait to bring out my costumes next week
Yeah.
for us to use for the podcast. That'll be fun, and I am expecting people to bring that out for Halloween. So think about your costume ideas now. You still got a lot of time,
Definitely.
guys.
Well, if you're ordering them or anything,
yeah.
get them in now.
Yeah, and we're getting you guys excited because we want to make Halloween at Panther fun for you guys. So please drop on by for that day, make some time. Plan out your costume, plan out your day. It is gonna be a fun day, and then in the evening time, you could go trick or treating with the kids afterwards. There you go.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah. Shall we move on? I think we're pretty much good here for.
Yeah. Well, we got into the meat of our topic about, airsoft games and stuff like that. Obviously the community is gonna be anticipating what's gonna be happening for the next 2 weeks. Luckily for us, Halloween ends on a weekend, so all the better for us, right? We all get to celebrate
And
it in
it's
the
gonna be a
morning.
full moon.
Is it? Oh my god!
I think Halloween's supposed to also be a full moon.
I want
The
werewolves
noodles are
now.
coming
Let's
out.
go.
Poi, remember, it's acceptable to cosplay as a night vision camera.
I'm just wearing my
Imagine
nods.
that.
Thanks. Okay.
Dress up as like a massive.
Like tube.
Well,
Yeah.
it's just
Oh my
like, what are
god!
you
If
doing?
someone
It's like
can
a
come
camera.
out with just the quad nods, but it's just toilet paper rolls.
Yes, please.
I would drop that down as creative costume right away.
Yeah.
Yep.
We're
I would
working with what
actually
you
let
got.
that
I would let that
I
slide.
would let
Yeah.
that.
Mhm,
Yeah.
mhm.
Oh my
I'd
god.
be like, Kit, correct.
Kid correct. Osama.
GPMVG. Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. Anyways,
Oh.
moving on. Tonight is gonna be, or not tonight. Sorry, we're so used to having it on Fridays. Now it's
Yeah, they changed it
ASG
to
is
Saturday.
having their games on night game on Saturday, so that's October 10th. So that's tomorrow for you guys.
Okay.
Yeah,
If
this
you're watching
time,
this on
yeah.
Friday, it's gonna be tomorrow, October 10th. They were listening and they've heard your cries. They will have it on Saturday. So if you like the Saturday game, show up to it because they will know right away if it works or not. They
Mhm.
go by metrics. They go by how many
Get
people
scheduling.
go.
Yeah.
And if they
Mhm.
like that schedule, they will change that to Saturday night because Friday night
Mhm.
wasn't working out for them because people have work and stuff and they have to go home, change, and then do this. Saturday will work because some people are at the field already and then they
Stay
will
all the
stay.
way.
Yeah, and then they'll
Mhm.
stay all the way tonight. So if you like that, let them know or show up to the games. That's a positive result for them. Another one that came up yesterday was Omega Ops Academy. So they are. We were talking about it last week, just briefly. Now they got a little bit more details. Justin just released a video on what it is, Omega Academy. So if you look at Omega Ops Facebook page, they have a description of what is going to be covered for the Omega Academy. Again, it is cheaper than what our JTF counterpart or Camp X103 is offering. They offer, a lot more in depth into Airsoft Milsim than it is the real life counterpart to what the JTF
Mhm.
guys are training. So if you like that and it's cheaper for your pocket, highly recommend you go to them because they do Milsim related Airsoft stuff. So check them out. Omega Academy has some pretty cool stuff. News. If you guys haven't heard, Poco Military was recently robbed. So if you guys see any suspicious sort of, I don't know what was taken from them.
I think
They didn't mention anything.
I think it was 4 guns or something. 4 airsoft guns got taken.
Yeah, so be cautious when you're looking through like Craigslist and stuff like that. Make sure that they
If it's too
legitimately
good to be
got it.
true.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah,
So just be
exactly.
careful
If
with
you
that,
see
guys.
anything too good to be true.
Yeah, and Poco, was it Poco Military or was it
Yeah, Poco Military.
was it?
Yeah.
Or was it Wesley's Military Surplus?
No,
Or
it
was
was
it
Poco
Poco?
Military.
Oh wow, Poco. Okay.
Yeah. So
So
Poco
that's at Langley
Military.
then.
The one out in Langley.
Yeah.
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 Sorry.
Yeah.
This is they should have changed the name, but I guess it's
Langley Military.
Yeah,
No,
Langley.
I don't think it'll happen.
No. But yeah, if you go to their website or not website, if you go to their Facebook page, they do show the people that did who took it. They have like the
Oh, they got
surveillance.
mugshots.
They got the surveillance,
Oh,
not the
okay.
mugshots, just the surveillance photos of who took it. So
Yeah.
check it out there.
So just a little quick update. They took down the post that they had for it. As they have all the info that they needed from the public to be able to assist them in the investigation.
Oh, that's good.
So they
Oh,
say
perfect.
thank you for everyone's help on that. So again, you might not be able to find the post or whatever it is, but if you do have any more information, obviously, call the local police department, give them some info or whatever it is that you might have. If you see the guns or if you see any guns out there too good to be true,
Looking
always keep your eyes
suspicious.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Someone trying to sell it really quick.
Yeah. All right. And yeah, month of October also means that is Canadian Thanksgiving. So for our American viewers, there's a few of you. If you're confused why we're saying Thanksgiving now, it's because Canadians celebrate Thanksgiving in October. So it's going to be on Monday.
This weekend.
There is no airsoft on Monday, guys. So if you show up to the field, no, bad on Monday. So we only do Saturday and Sunday. All right.
All right. Side note though, for anyone interested, the Airsoft Amigos did make a post on their Facebook page, reaching out to the community. If you are interested in doing any kind of extra work, helping out the community at all, they are doing a short, I guess like a web series for Airsoft.
Yep.
They're shooting episode 2 of their web series.
So if you guys need any specific details, any information, You can talk to Tim or Matt or go on the Airsoft Amigos Facebook page to find out more information about that. They'll be able to give you more details. I'm not too sure about most of the details. I just know that that is happening. Monday is a day that they are doing it. So if you want to get in on that, help out the community, help out the web series or whatever it is, go check that out.
If you want to dress up but you're not playing, because that's what it is. They're using that day for filming, guys. So if you'd like to help them out and you don't mind wearing it,
What do you mean dressing up? Like it's on Monday.
yeah, I know, but you need your airsoft equipment.
They still need to make it look like a field.
I'm kidding.
Okay, I was about to come upstairs, man.
All right, well, that is it for our segment here. So it is Thanksgiving, so we would like to thank our customers at Panther for coming to our field consistently, even through these hard times. And we're very thankful for our audience, the viewers, you guys, for watching and listening to us babble about airsoft stuff. I know you guys like it because you're still listening. So if you like
are
more of
literally
these,
enabling us to keep talking.
if you like more of these, let us know. And then, we put up the work for this. And this is all done to our free time. Right, Adam?
Yes, sir.
Yep. Well, Adam gets paid at the field, but he doesn't get paid for this, so.
Wait, we get paid? I need to see
You
my
get paid in
terms of
love.
agreement. Yeah. Sunshines and rainbows.
Yeah.
Go renegotiate your contract.
One energy drink.
Other than that, that is it. You guys have a nice Thanksgiving weekend. We'll see you out on the field, and as well as let's get those airsoft Halloween ideas and costumes going, guys. Anyways, this is Poi signing out, and whoever wants to go, let's go with Mac.
Gamer.
That's Adam.
And this is Tack. Catch you guys later.
All right. See you
Have a
guys
good night,
on the
guys.
next
Thanks for listening.
podcast.
Bye-bye.